Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. So welcome back to our kitchen. It's been a minute since we cooked, but we are going to cook lunch. It's Sunday, so we want to invite you along with us. So I'm going to be doing a spaghetti squash and kind of a bolognese over top of the squash. So I'm going to bring you along. We're going to be doing one onion. This is probably a medium-sized onion. I'm going to do a rough dice on this. So I'm going to spray my pan, just a little bit of butter spray. A lot of butter spray, but I don't want anything to stick. Then I'm just going to dump my onion in. This is one medium onion. And this is a small dice. That Vidalia onion chopper comes with 2 blades. So that's a small dice. And now I'm just going to do a few celery. Hey, let me tell you what I've already done. I've already put my spaghetti squash in the microwave for 12 minutes. So the squash is microwave, but we are going to put it in the oven to finish cooking in the oven. Now I am not sponsored by Vidalia Chop Wizard, but if you do not have one of these, like I said, I'm not sponsored by them, but this is a great piece of equipment. I actually found this at the Goodwill, brand new. But we put it in the dishwasher, and that was a bad thing to do because the plastic has warped. So it's a little harder to use now. I did put this on my Christmas list. I told my son, although he already got me something and it wasn't this, so I may have to be present myself to buy me a brand new one. But I really do love this little, it's the Vidalia Chop Wizard. It is amazing. Helps you chop in very little time. So I've got my onion and my celery in. I am going to just add a little bit of salt and black pepper. Season to your liking. This is just onion powder. And this is a table blend that I got from Aldi. Now, while this is going, I'm going to deal with my squash. So I've already microwaved my squash. If you've watched my channel before, you've seen me do this. But I just poked fork holes in it all the way around so that it can breathe. And I microwaved it for 12 minutes. This is a small squash, so 12 minutes is enough. If it's a larger squash, you may need to do it for 15 minutes. But we're going to finish it in the oven. So I'm just cutting it apart, and it is hot, so be very careful if you're cutting a microwave squash. Like it just came out of the microwave, just be careful because it is very hot. And the reason that I am pulling it apart is I want to get the pulp out. So I'm just going to take a spoon and I'm going to pull all the pulp and seeds out, because this is the stuff we don't want to eat. And then once you pull the seeds out, all you have now is just regular spaghetti squash. So I'm going to take that, just sit it on my sheet. This is going back into the oven. I'm going to do the same thing here. So this is going, both of those here. I'm going to do a little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. A little spray of the butter oil. And then this is going to a 350-degree oven for about 10 minutes. Okay, I've got my onions and my celery. They're diced real fine. Just did a little bit of spray oil in the pan. Put my seasonings in. To this, I'm going to add in 1 package of sausage. I'm just using Jimmy Dean's because this is just what I had. But you can add in anything you want. So let me tell you about Shakema's bolognese, right? So I don't actually know what goes in that. I just was, I don't know if I was surfing YouTube one day or looking for recipes or something, and I just happened to see a spaghetti squash, and they had all this loveliness on top of it, and that's what they called it. So I was like, oh, I can make that. Let me figure it out in my brain. So it may have totally different ingredients. I'm just going to make what I feel was on top of that squash that I saw, and we'll see how it all works out. So I'm putting a whole tube of the sausage into this pan. We're going to brown it. And I'm just browning it with the onions and the celery because I need them to cook anyway. So if I do them together, it's already done. Okay, now that my sausage and my onions and celery are all cooked, I'm going to add in half a tablespoon of the traditional pesto. That's all that's left in here. And then I'm just going to add in 1 can of the garlic Alfredo Barilla pasta sauce. And we'll just stir. Okay, so I've taken my squash out of the oven. It is piping hot. I put it in the oven for about 10 minutes and put it face side down. I didn't put my face side down. I should have. So I'm just going to take 1/2 of the squash and sit it on each plate. And then I'm just going to take the sauce that I made and put it on top. And we're going to finish it off with a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Now in the video I saw, or the picture I saw, I think they had a slice of mozzarella cheese and they put it under the broiler to broil. I don't have mozzarella cheese, so I'm just going to go with the Parmesan cheese and call it a day. And this is how I would serve it. Kind of, instead of digging out the squash and putting it on a plate and then putting the sauce on top, we just put the sauce inside of the squash. So the kids will pick the squash from the sides of the hole. We'll throw that in the trash, and then they'll eat everything that's inside. So this is my rendition of spaghetti squash bolognese. Hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you so much for stopping by our kitchen. If you're new around here, hit that red subscribe button. We'd love to keep you as a part of our YouTube community. Also hit the red bell. That way you never miss an upload from us. Thank you so much for stopping by our channel. We hope you enjoyed this recipe. And until next time we cook, bye.